Hey crazy friends.
Hey guys!
It's Jay and Francis with Find Your Crazy. We are a family of 9 who travel full-time in our RV with 5 of our kids as we go around the country to see every national park. Today we're still sitting in Florida because it's warm and we're still soaking up all that sunshine, but we're also really concentrating on staying on budget. So last week we talked some about how we're doing that with our camping, and today we're going to talk some about how we're doing that with some really fun entertainment that doesn't cost an arm and leg. So stay tuned so you can find out how to keep your big family on budget and still have some crazy fun. So if you've been following along with us, one of the things that has kind of been a thread through our videos, all of our videos really this first part of this year, has been talking about budget and staying on budget. And we're actually probably going to be talking a lot more about that over the next couple of months because that's a big focus of ours. And really it's a big focus for anybody that's going into RV travel, whether that's, weekend warrior, a 3-month trip, or full-time like we are. We all have limited resources and we're concerned about that. How much is this really going to cost? How can I control that cost? And so last week we talked a little bit about why we're here in Florida, and part of that is balancing our camping, our campsite budget, and we talked a lot about the need to prioritize in our budget to pick the things that are important and let everything else kind of fall under those. And this week, we're sitting here in Florida. Beautiful weather, but as beautiful as the weather is and as fun as the campground is, you want to go do something. If you didn't want to do that, you could just buy a camper and park it in your driveway and stay there, I guess. But the whole point is to be out and to not just be in different places, but to experience different places. But you got to do that on your budget because just as much as you can kill your budget with campsite fees, you can also kill it with entertainment.
Absolutely. It is really difficult, especially with when you have children and you go to a lot of children. Yeah, and you go to places that are new. You really want to experience everything that place offers, and you can feel like you might never be there again. That there becomes this urgency that you just want to see everything, and very quickly your budget can get away from you. And so for us, we also again have to prioritize it. We talked about last time that the fun things that we really want to do and want to spend our extra dollars are going to be in the places where there's national parks or there's something very specific in a place that we're going to see something that we have had on our list to do. And so for us, while we're here, we wanted just to be aware of the things that are fun and make that place exciting. And so for us, we found some very inexpensive things that are a little off the beaten path for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's part of, kind of the lesson here is while you have to prioritize, you also realize that you have more resources to throw at stuff than just money. And for us, a lot of times that means, from a business term again, is sweat equity. There are times in our life when we've had more money than time and we've been able to pay a little bit more to get something done quick, but there's been a lot more times, and especially in this RV season, that we've got more time than money. And so it's easy to go into a place and just see that one big flagship billboard thing that's the big entertainment thing, like, hey, we're just going to go do that and it's going to cost us an arm and a leg. But if you take some time and put in some of that sweat equity and just take a little bit of time looking online, doing some research, asking around the campground is a great resource. And then just keeping your eyes open as you're going in, you can find some amazing ways to really even get more intimate into an area than you could just going in and doing that big flagship thing. So obviously we're in Orlando, and so the big flagship thing is Disney, right? And so it'd be easy just to say, yep, we're going to Disney, we're going to spend a couple of grand, we're going to go in there for a couple of days. But we didn't have that.
We don't have that.
And so we started looking online. And we found the Manatee place that we went to last week, $6 a car for our whole family to get in. Then we started asking around the campground, and we found a group of people that knew about a wilderness drive around Lake Apopka right outside of Orlando that was free
free.
And then we kept our eyes open, driving right into our campground. Just a few miles down the road, we saw a U-Pick citrus place that's $2 a head.
Yeah.
And so we did both of those things. We want to share some of those with you, but if you add that up, that means over these 3 big activities that we did over the course of about 7 days, we spent less than $3 a person for our family to do all of those. And that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Because Frances mainly put in that sweat equity of researching and talking to
And for
people.
me, that's a lot of fun. I enjoy the experiences. That's kind of something that's exciting me. But I would also say this. At that very same citrus farm, there were monster trucks. The world's biggest monster trucks, and they were expensive to ride on. And so one of the things I would tell you is go ahead and research ahead of time, find out exactly what it is you want to do, and prepare your family and yourselves to say no to some of those other things, to be excited and talk up the things that you're going to do, and then maybe say maybe another time when we're here and it's a different season, then we can maybe come back. We'll save that for later. There were some things there that we did experience, some slushies that we had, so we knew before we went in how much that we were going to spend. We knew how much the bag of citrus was that we were going to purchase, so that decision was already made for us, so we didn't do a lot on the fly. No impulse buying, which I'm terrible at. And so it's good for us and for you to make sure that if you're going to stay on a budget, you do that sweat equity, not just in finding the place, but making sure when you get there that you don't feel like you are underprepared financially for the fun, and that you have realistic expectations and you're not talked into something by the kids or by your spouse or by your own self of getting into more of a financial issue because you just weren't prepared and you thought, wow, let's just do this one thing. Because the truth is there'll always be one more thing to do. There'll always be one more souvenir to buy. There'll always be one more good meal to have, and then you end up upside down in your budget. And we've been there, we've experienced that. And so being prepared is really, really, really helpful in more ways than just where you're going to go, but what you're going to do when you get there and what you're going to save for a different time. It doesn't mean no, it just means maybe the next time we're through, we'll keep that on the list and we'll make sure to prioritize that.
So the 2 big things that we did, this that we want to share with you, is the first one is the Lake Apopka Wilderness Drive. And this was an amazing thing because it was completely free. We found out about it from some friends we had made in the campground. In fact, we went with 3 other families, kind of as a big unit. It's only about 30 minutes north of Orlando, so it's right there. I mean, it didn't take us any time at all to get there. When you get there, it is literally free, and it's about a 3-mile drive. It takes about 2.5 hours because you're going really slow.
No, it's 11-mile drive.
11 miles.
It's 11 miles, but don't let that deceive you because it was a long, long drive and you're going very slow.
Because you're going real slow. You're looking at all the animals. It's a one-way gravel road. But the great thing is, once you get on that, kind of all the rules come off. And so, like, we decided to load all the kids into the back of a couple of the trucks so they could look. And as you're driving along, the number of wild birds, ducks and cranes and egrets that we saw, I mean, it's just staggering, so up close. And then, of course, the highlight of the whole thing is
alligators. Everywhere, up close, right outside your car. There were people biking it, so you can bike it. We both said that would be a little scary.
After I saw how close the alligators were to the road,
and they're enormous. They're 12, 13 feet, huge ones. And so even the rangers told us, yes, go ahead and put the kids in the back. You're going about 2 miles an hour. So it takes a while, but man, it was outside in the fresh air. The sun was shining and we had a blast. Bring some sunscreen. Bring some waters because you're not going anywhere. And
there's nothing. Once you get through that front gate, it's one way. You're kind of trapped for about 3 hours.
You have gas. We showed up and didn't know it was that long and didn't have enough gas, so it worked out good. We loaded up in the back of somebody else's truck, but I will tell you, make sure you have plenty of gas, make sure you have some snacks, some food, and some water because you're going to be on that for a while, but it is 100% worth it.
I mean, talk about how to experience Florida wildlife. It was, amazing. We just kept saying, I can't believe this is free. I can't believe this is free. I can't believe this is free.
You've got to check it out. Gotta go. So much fun, and your kids will learn so much. You will learn so much, and you will experience everything right up close to you.
So check out some of what we saw.
Are y'all wave over here at me? Woohoo!
No feeding the dogs to the alligators.
like 4 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool. It's right over here. Where is he? Oh, hi. Yeah, there's a gator right there. Look at him. Ah! And you. There's a gator out there? Oh, there is a... He's in front of you? Good job. That's...
All right, so being from Georgia, we have picked our fair share of apples on our own, but we have never picked any citrus. And so when we drove by into our campground, literally like 2 miles from our campgrounds, we were driving down, there's a huge you pick citrus place. And so today we're gonna try to hunt down some Florida citrus.
That is so cool that we get to pick it off of the vine, put it right in our big...
We'll fill this bag.
Yeah, we got the biggest bag there was. And this place is called the Showcase of Citrus. So if you're in this area, there also have some really cool big monster trucks.
Claremont, Florida.
That you can check out. So be sure to check this place out because so far it's been really good. But we'll give you an update at the end and let you know what we got.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Somebody's coming to see you. Ooh, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, hey. Ooh, that's why I don't like those. No. We don't have any food, buddy. Oh, glory. Oh. What is this? Oh, look. Hey, oh, can you touch him? You can touch him. It's okay. He's very soft and sweet. Oh.
You can find one, but do not pull it off until me and Mom look at it. Because some of them are too ripe, some of them are not ripe enough, and we don't want to waste food, just like we don't want
Joe?
the bright orange.
Did you pick one out?
Yeah.
How do we pick them? What did they say?
You twist and pull.
You twist and pull, but what kind should we be looking for? The green kind or the yellow kind? What kind should we look for?
Okay, the orange kind.
The what kind?
The orange kind.
The orange
kind.
The orange kind? Is that what we're looking for?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, let's check it out. See if we can find an orange kind. There's lots of them out here. Some of them are small and gotta kind of find them. You find one, Kay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. Look at that guy. Let's see. Well, I think that one's perfect. Good. Yeah, good job.
There you go. Good job.
Wow. Did you get it?
Easy. Drop it in easy.
Read this.
There you go. Good job.
Wow, it's getting full. It's getting full.
Hey, Mom. Can I pick this one?
Nope, it's got green on it. Where? Let's see.
You see one? Hey, that might not be too bad, huh?
Yep, pick one of those. You can pick either one. Pick one. Good job. Easy.
Good job, Rosie. You found it all by yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
That
was. You did. Good job. Oh, look at that. Wow, Scott, that's just practically perfect. That is so pretty. Can you smell it? Does it smell good?
It smells good.
Does it smell good? Oh, what do you got, Kay?
Twist and pull.
Oh, you got a big one. Whoa, does it smell good? Did you smell it?
smells great.
Does it smell like an orange? Fresh oranges out of the citrus grove. How cool is this?
Ruthie found one.
Did?
Yeah.
Whoa, Ruthie! Is it good? Does it smell nice?
ma'am.
All right.
It smells.
You ready to go? Let's go put it in the bag.
Dad,
Yo,
Dad, I found one. I found one.
easy.
Smile, say
Anywhere, man. I can't. Oh, wait. That is one big wheel, my friend.
Because I mean, this must be where we're at. Because there's, this would be where the houses are at. So there must have a palm tree somewhere.
Dad, where are the lemons?
In the store, we hope. Because they're supposedly out here in the field, but we can't find them.
No.
And we're not sure if it's because of poor map making skills or poor map reading skills.
Yeah.
We're going to blame it on poor map making skills.
Like we have this huge field as far as you can see, and we can't find any Meyer
It's not on the
lemons.
map.
So we're just going to walk back to the store. We have already gotten our grapefruit. We've gotten several different types of oranges. And now we are going to go by and try to find some Meyer lemons and limes because we really want to make some lemonade. So we were in Tucson and we had a lemon and a lime tree on our site, and we were allowed to pick as much as we wanted to, and we made limeade with that, and that was so good. So we have a juicer. It's a little travel juicer that we have. So we're going to go home and we might make some fresh orange juice. We're hopefully going to make some fresh lemonade, and then we are going to before we stop off, we're going to get the world famous orange juice slushy. So we're going to get into that and see what that's about. So if we make it, because we got a long way to go back.
Yeah. When all else fails, pick them out of the box.
And get a wagon. It's right over here. So as you come through the store, get a wagon. It's really heavy when you get the 25-pound bag.
Get the big bag for your big family. Get a wagon.
What we got here? What is this? Oh, that thing is a creamsicle and orange slushies. Are they world famous material? Do you agree it's world famous? Yum, it's a good treat. You should do it after you are in the orchard. Wait till after, because it's a good treat. How many straws do you need? Is this big family problems right here? All right, so we really would give this a huge thumbs up, because the more we're walking around, the more there is to do. So right now, the kids are playing yard games. There are food trucks here. There is a petting zoo.
A ride you can pay for.
Yeah, and there are pictures that they do. They actually do like orchard photography. So I would say this is a great opportunity for you to come. So for us, we just paid to get in, and it was like $2 a person.
$2 a head, and then the biggest bag was like $20 or something.
Yeah, so like $20, and you can get a very small bag. You don't have to get the largest bag at all. We just did because
you got a big family.
We love fruit. And then we just got one large slushie. It's the world famous orange juice slushie, and so we did get that, and it was really good. But what we would say as a tip:
get the creamsicle.
Get the creamsicle because
mix it with ice cream.
And it's really
good.
tart.
That's the tart, yeah.
And really cold. And so if you get the frozen yogurt, which is what the creamsicle is, it's layered with frozen yogurt, vanilla, it is just really kind of takes the
both,
tarp.
And the creamsicle was by far the choice of everybody in the family.
Yeah, and we had it made with orange juice. There's lemonade, there's all kinds of slushies. There's like 3 different types. So it's just a really fun place to go. It's just right off the side of the road. No one has been here at all today. There is all different types of playground equipment and music, and it's just really fun. So I would say this is a absolute thumbs up, and it can be as little.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good, easy breezy afternoon fun. Not much money.
Pretty laid back, and just lots of good exercise and really social distance because you're out in an orchard. So you can spend as little as you want, $2 to get in and just maybe a small bag, or you can eat lunch here at the food trucks and ride on the monster truck, and you could make an entire day of it. And so it's really fun. And so be sure to look that up if you're in the Claremont area or even the Orlando area, because we're right on top of Orlando. And come by and see, because it's a cute little side of the road stop that really has been a great fun day for us. So,
and if you're staying at Thousand Trails Orlando, it's like a mile down the road, so you definitely need to go.
All right, well, that's it for us today in the orchard. We're going to go home and maybe make some lemonade. We're going to grill some brats and probably have some oranges on the side. So have a great day. Have some fun with your crazy family, and we'll see you later.
See you next time, guys.